to DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty, where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. Please subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up.
Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, Degen, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. It's your boy, the Drip Coach, now coming to you with a new style video for today. So I'm actually going to be doing this in multiple parts, testing out my theory, hypothesis, essentially, that I put together regarding a 40-hour work week. So now that I've gotten to 1 million plants, just over, I want to actually see what this is going to do to my plants. Remember, it's not about the plants per se. It's actually about the seeds that get produced and the value of those seeds. But this is just a much easier number to wrap your head around, because the more plants you have, the more seeds they produce. But at the end of the day, you're really trying to increase your percent of share of ownership of the LP pool, or generate more LPs basically. But anyway, the idea that I had, remember, was a 40-hour work week. And the way that that's going to work is I will come in and first thing in the morning, whenever my shift starts, so to speak, I will plant seeds, right? That will basically restart the clock. And then at the 8-hour mark, somewhere around 8 hours, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. It's not going to be exact. That's the beauty of working for yourself. I'm going to come in and sell at the end of that shift. So let's look at that right now. It's 8:20 a.m. on Monday, August the 22nd. So I'm going to plant these seeds now on the camera, see what that does to my stats here. So producing, like the daily, where is that at? Yeah, these stats is what I actually like to see. So currently right now, $6.68 per hour. So at the end of 40-hour work week, that's basically like $250 or a little more. So that's not bad. You know, like I said, that's the goal for if you're looking at financial freedom in other places. About $1,000 a month is a really good start. I know it's not going to do it for most people in the US, but if you're going somewhere else, then that will work. So just hydrated that or recompounded that, and I want to see if that does anything to my per hour. Then I'll basically just stop this video. I'm going to splice these together at the end of the week, and then we'll be able to kind of just document and see how this works out. So the future videos will be a lot shorter. It'll just be me doing that action, and then not any additional talking, so to speak. So let's see. Yeah, it went up a little bit, 4 cents. So I got myself a raise. Got a 4-cent raise. So the other thing I'm thinking about as well is, do I want to split them apart at the end of the day or wait till the end of the week? There's pros and cons to both. If I wait till the end of the week, the drip price could be higher and then I make more, or it could be lower. So in theory, the best way to do it would be to do it at the end of each day. That way you're kind of dollar cost averaging the drip price as it goes up and down, because if you wait till the end of the week and everybody else is doing the exact same thing and there's sells, you know, for the 5 and 2 strategy, then you may be at the downside of that, whereas you could have been up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that. So for this week, I'm just going to stack the whole thing. Then next week, I'll do it at the end of the day, just to compare. But obviously the drip price is going to change from now until then, and we should have an announcement by the end of next week for sure. All right, so that's it for this part of the video. I'll see you guys back in 8 hours after my shift is up. All right, so we are back after our 8-hour shift. Actually, it's been 8 hours and 34 minutes, but we're gonna go ahead and claim these plants. And what is the current value of this right now? It'll show up on this. We are sitting at $56. That does not seem right at all. That's way more than I thought it should have been. Oh no, that is right. Yeah, $6 an hour, almost $7 an hour. Okay, yeah, that's right. Wow, it was crazy to see that amount for per day. So that's not a bad 8-hour shift. 8 hours 33 minutes. So I guess I got an extended lunch. So we're gonna track this over the course of the week. And remember, I am going to just keep this in the wallet the whole time. So I don't have any drip BUSD, as you see here, in my current wallet. So we'll find out at the end of the week what this is worth and what a 40-hour shift did, and also be able to see how it impacted the plant. So remember, I compounded first thing in the morning, and pretty much had like 1,000,000, something like that. So I'll still be able to get the remaining of today as well as, till tomorrow morning. So remember, the 40-hour work week idea that I made up is a little bit more aggressive than a 6-1 and less aggressive than a 5-2. And this is just a fun experiment for me, so you guys will be able to see it firsthand as well and see how it works out. So we have here now 5.44 drip USD. That was about 56 bucks. Then tomorrow we'll do the same thing. So after 5 days, that's about $250. That is not bad. That's at the current price of drip. And just to show you guys what the hourly rate was, because it went down 1 cent since I started. We'll see what it is at the end of the week. So I know it was 662 before, or 672. Actually, I don't remember. Oh well, either way, that's a great solid day's work. All right, see you in the next video. All right, so it is Tuesday morning. Going to be clocking in for this one, Tuesday 8:08. Looks like the per hour rate now is 640, but again, how that affects things when I hydrate. And also want to show you guys what my wallet is looking like. Actually evaluate how this strategy is playing out with these drip USD for my ROI. So right now I have 10% ROI. So what it goes to at peak, and then also see how it affects the wallet daily interest. Because like I said, this is a more conservative 5-2, aggressive 6-1 plan. See that I have bought quite a bit to get to the 1 million plant bag. Anyway, let's get in here and this compounding that starts the shift off, and or planting, sorry, plant. So I generated almost $100 last night. Okay, and at the end of the shift in 8 hours, oh wow, I'm not plugged in. I was. Try again. Seeds, acknowledge. Not to block the page, so it should be. See what that does to the per hour rate. Back in. Remember, they'll make me more seeds. So I started out this journey with 1 million. It was 1,000. Exactly. But that's the beauty of recording all this out after 28,000 nats. This is confirmed 640. See what that takes us to. Also, I have a feeling by the end of this week, drip will be pumping. So by the time you're watching this video, we've already seen a slight pump since last night. 7s back to the 9s. Good. Now, I was looking where to find this. Cool, so jumped up 13 cents by adding that back in. I have basically 1,000 point added. I don't think this updates yet, but for Tuesday, we'll see. This was at 10%. We'll find out what it is by the end of the, end of the week. Strategy. So, just sitting in my wallet as of right now. I haven't claimed anything other than yesterday's, so I should have another 5.4. I guess technically the strategy, I'll be getting a little more each day for the 8-hour claim. So that's even cool as well, because remember, you're growing your balance every day and then taking profits responsibly at the same time. So I really think this strategy will play out, but we're going to find out. All right, see you at the end of the day. All right, we are back to clock out of our shift for today. 8 hours and 13 minutes and roughly approximately $54, I think, for today, $53.26. So that means, again, we sell these seeds and that 5.44 plus this, about 5 and some change again, I guess, will come to our balance. And yeah, we'll continue this for the rest of the week. So just gonna wait till this confirms, and then we'll come back Wednesday morning. So
Drip has pumped a little throughout the day. It's definitely higher than it was when I went to bed. So we will see what it is by the end of the week, since that's when I'll be selling all the seeds, or breaking the LP apart and then selling the whole thing basically. So that gives us transaction confirmed and 5.15 plus 5.44, 10.59 or so. Is that what we got? Let's see. It's super slow. Apologies. Yep, there we have it, 10.6. All right, so we have now reset this timer as well. That'll update, and we'll come back tomorrow morning and we will compound. All right, see you in the next one.
All right, we're back. It is Wednesday morning. And it's been 16 hours and 18 minutes, so a little late on the shift again. So maybe my 40-hour work week will be a little more complicated, but it's still fun to do. It's creating like a habit. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta remind myself to clock in for work. So remember, I'm going to compound this today. So we'll plant these seeds, just over $100. So I think it might have gone up over last night. I haven't been tracking the balance each day that I'm doing this, but yeah, still have the LPs in the wallet. You can see here 10. So by the end of the day, I'll have like another 5 and some change LPs. So that is actually working out really well. And we'll see what this does to my hourly rate right now, $6.35. So it's gone down since yesterday. We put this in now, it should go back up. So definitely the decay and claiming, so I'm definitely getting more plants, but not increasing my LP balance significantly. But that's also going to be based on the contract. What are you doing, MetaMask? So I probably need to pay more attention to this value down here, LP per hour. That's really where it's at. I've been using this because it's easier to wrap my head around this, but I'm going to start trying to remember this 0.61 and see how that goes in the future. Let's see, 635 and 61. Let's do a refresh on this, see if it updated. Then we'll come back at the end of our shift and clock out. Let's wait for this to load, just so that I have this on screen and I'll be able to actually reflect back on it much easier. 650 and 0.61. So we did go up 0.0199. That's cool. So plants are still definitely increasing. I have 174,000 now. So that is working out. 1,074,000. All right. See you in the evening. All right, we are back. It is Wednesday afternoon. It's 8 hours and 19 minutes on my shift. We are going to clock out and see what I accumulated for the day. Looks like another $53. So we're going to sell those seeds. So it looks like it's been 56, 56, 54, 53. So it's going down a bit. But again, that's all based on the the BUSD liquidity pool. But either way, it's still being $50 a day for this week. And now that we have the Animal Farm launch announcement coming, it will be interesting to see how this shakes up. So I'm going to do this test one more week after this. And then for that week, I'm going to do the sell at the end of each day. So right now, remember, I'm accumulating. So I have 15.82. And out of curiosity, how many plants does that buy? Got to delete some of these. Buys me 40,000 plants. Not going to put that back in. All right. See you guys in the morning. All right, guys, here we are Thursday morning, clocking in for the shift. So it's been just under 16 hours. So I'm not quite getting that exact 8-hour, time frame, but still close enough to conduct this study, right? So sitting at, how many plants? Where am I at? 1,074,000. And I think the hourly has gone down again, but I'm going to compound this and see what it does. And I haven't been checking the LP. I didn't write that down, but at least it's in the video, so I'll be able to check on that afterwards. So let's go ahead and plant these. Acknowledge. So 74,000 plants, and this should give me, I don't know, 25,000, 15,000. I have no idea. Not really sure. But remember, it's not about the plants, it's about the seeds. That's what you actually sell. But the plants is just a cool way for people to track and, you know, kind of gamify the system. Like it's just this idea of the game theory built within it to be like, yo, I want to get to 1 million plants, 5 million plants, 10 million plants, versus a ludicrous amount of seeds you'd have to like calculate. So let's see what happens here. 637 and 6182. Let's refresh this. 637, 6182. See what that is for today, for our 8-hour shift. And then I'll be done tomorrow once this is finalized. Here we go. So it went up a little bit. Still 637. So my LP value went up, but my hourly did not change at all. So that's cool. No big deal there. And plants jumped up, about 23K. All right, so see you guys in 8 hours. All right, back at it again at the end of our 4th day of work for our 40-hour work week test. We are currently growing $51 worth of LP. So again, it's not stabilizing, but of course this is reflective of the LP balance and things of that nature. So so far still getting over $50. So I think that's great. Right at 8 hours and 3 minutes. So sticking to that roughly 8 to 8.5. So we sell these seeds, adding to my 15 LP balance. We'll get 4.97, so just under 5. So still end up with about 20 total LP end of the week. And tomorrow should have another 4 and some change, I guess, which will put us right at 25. That's been about 5 per week. So let's see what that does. Our LP balance, I think it was 6.2 before, now it's 6.1. But again, remember, we'll have 16 hours to deposit come tomorrow morning. So keep an eye out for that. One more day. See you guys in the next one. All right, we are back. It is now Friday morning, and I will be doing the final hydration. Wow, 93. So it's definitely gone down each day. So I still think this is sustainable because I've seen my plant balance go up, but this can be going down due to the total contract balance. So the LPs that I have right now per hour, yeah, that was at like 0.62 before. Let's see what this changes to with today's hydration. So remember, this is in relationship to what everyone else is doing in the platform, but the whole name of the game is to be able to take profits. So trying to find out exactly how sustainable, how much impact this has. Like I said, it's between a 5 and 2 and 6 and 1. So mathematically it should be sustainable, but right now, due to the fact that this is with the farms still paused, it can change as the balance grows. Oh, where's my MetaMask? Let's confirm this. All right, transaction is confirmed. We have just under 1.1 million that goes up to, and what this 0.60 LP per hour, 621. Yeah, this has gone down. I think the highest I saw this week was 687. I don't know what the contract balance is as of right now. I didn't check that. Where is that? Contract balance. I always get confused. I love this site, but I always forget where to look. Total value? Yeah, I think this is it. There's 1 billion plants. Wow, $4 million. So I think this is actually only half. I think it should be quite so much. I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. Has that updated? It's not. But refresh. I'm back. All right, so I got another 21,000 plants added to it, and that gives me now 634. So I went up 14 cents and added another 0.0186 to the balance. So I think over the weekend this will definitely come back, since this is, like I said, between 5 and 2 and 6 and 1 strategy. So we'll see how it goes. We got one more, so I actually claim this at the end of the day. And I try to still keep that between 8 to 8.5 hours. So that's the cool thing about this site. I mean, you can definitely check your clock, but you'll be able to see when that was. All right, see you guys in a few. All right, we are back with the final clocking out of our 40-hour work week shift. $54. I went over overtime today by accident. It's 8 hours and 43 minutes. But again, this is just a way to document this whole thing and see how it affects everything. So we're gonna sell these seeds. That'll give me 26 LP. That is not bad. I don't know what the value of that actually is. I think we'll be able to find that on the other site. I'll pull that up after MetaMask confirms here. All right, so we have 26.175 LP total. LPs are worth $10.24, so that's roughly 260 some odd dollars. There'll be a tax when we break it apart, and when we sell, if I'm not mistaken. I actually don't know. We'll have to see. Let's test that out. All right, so I'm debating if I should break this apart because I do have airdrops I need to do tomorrow. That's $267. But if I break it apart in this wallet, then I'll have to send the drip to the airdrop wallet, and then that means I will have to take a tax. So I'm gonna actually, there's a tax on being sent. So I'm gonna actually send this to the other wallet that I have, and then we'll look at that total balance. So this is 267, and in my other wallet, I think I have like 1 LP as well already. All right, so I sent it to my other wallet. I had 26.17, and it looks like I had just about 1 drip USD in this wallet. So remember, if you're gonna be sending drip to someone, it's better to send it as the LP pair because you don't get taxed on the send, especially if you gotta send it back or something like that. So I'm going to break this apart in here and use this for airdrops in conjunction with the drip I'm going to accumulate in my Faucet for the weekly airdrop. So that should be enough, and whatever's left over, that's when I'll finally take profits. So this 278 I was going to send to myself. That was the whole point of this experiment, but I got airdrops to do. So the point of the experiment was to see how much you can make a week using a 40-hour shift. So with about a 1 million drip, 1 million plant pot, what do you call it? Plant garden, and drip being around $10 an LP, you can make about $250 a week with an 8-hour a day work schedule. So for me, it's confirmed, and it will definitely work in the foreseeable future because I see drip going up and not down from here, but there could be a little more down. But that's $1,000 a month sustainably, and with the drip at its low prices, hitting an all-time low for this cycle, and also without the use cases and marketing and stuff coming on. So all in all, to me, this is definitely a good strategy going forward to start being able to create a little bit of financial freedom with the drip garden. So as drip gets more bullish, I think it'll look even better. All right, so until next time, guys, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.